Hello and welcome, Scorpio. This is your love reading for the month of June. I am Mediumistic Mama, and we will be taking a look at some past energies in love and also what you can expect in June. And we're going to get some advice from Spirit to finish off the reading. So if you do resonate with any parts of this reading, please like the video and subscribe to my channel so I can continue to bring videos to you. All right, great. So let's go ahead and take a look at the past energies that you were dealing with for love, and then we'll take a look at June. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands as past energy, and I feel like in the past love situation that you are looking at in this video is that you have you kind of been beat up a little bit as far as how things went and how it either ended or like there was an ending of a cycle, it feels like. But either way, you really feel like you were in a battle, right? It feels like very battle type energy, and that you are standing more strong and more determined now in who you are. And it feels like whatever relationship or love situation that we were talking about is that you came away feeling like you were in a battle, like in a long battle, and you're weary and you're tired, and it took a lot out of you. I feel like it took a lot out of you emotionally, energetically, and you're just sort of assessing the situation, kind of licking your wounds, seeing what's next, just sort of taking inventory, or like assessing sort of what happened and who am I anyway after all of this happened, right? That's sort of the energy that I'm getting from it. But I also see that you're standing strong. You're standing strong in your own body, in your own person, and you are willing, or you aren't willing, to really take that sort of treatment from anybody anymore. I feel like this has been, it was like maybe a long drawn out sort of situation, and a lot happened physically, emotionally, mentally, but that from that you're coming out like you're standing stronger, you're standing taller, you're embodying more of yourself now, and you really realize that, whatever happened, that you're worth more, like your value, you're realizing that your value is higher than what you had to deal with, okay? So that's past for love. Okay, let's see. We got some extra cards here. Let's see. I think I'll take them all, though. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. I feel like you really want to be a part of something. You want to be a part of a partnership, and you've been working towards that. You've been doing, really like doing the work to arrive at sort of a partnership situation. And I feel like there's been many times where you thought you have found that, and there's been a disruption in the situation, and it made you realize that it really wasn't what you were looking for, and that I feel like a lot of past relationships for you, and if you're in a relationship, it could be the current one too, that it's just, I said this for Cancer too, like it just lacks luster, because we got the Five of Pentacles in the Cancer reading in the recent past as well. I'm not surprised because they're water sign also. But just like this Five of Pentacles is like being left out in the cold. I feel like you were left out of the relationship. Like maybe you weren't given the opportunity to weigh in on certain decision making together, or there were some things that you were left out of where you should have been included because it was a partnership, it was a relationship, no matter how significant or insignificant the relationship was. I feel like you were left out of key situations or key decision making, and that left you feeling battered too, like because you really want to be an equal with someone. You want to be on the same level. You want it to be a level partnership where one isn't more important than the other, and everyone takes care of each other and is honest with each other and talks about feelings, and like there's no separation. Like that's what you're looking for. And I feel like in the past connection or this past experience with love has just been the opposite of that, right? There's just been a lot left to be desired. And there's something significant here about the new moon. So this might be a sub message for some people. It feels like it might just be a few people that around the whatever the last new moon was for May. So that would have been like mid-May, that something significant happened. Like I feel like something switched, like maybe the energy from the new moon brought you out of whatever this was, or brought like a closure or an end to that whatever situation was happening, or that you found some new mental clarity or made a decision or something along those lines around the new moon from May. So, okay, so we're going to leave that as the past, and we're going to move on now to what energies are coming towards you in June, what you can expect around love in June. So let's take a look here. All right. Spirit, if you just, okay, here we go. All right. Okay. So definitely in June, your intuition is going to be heightened. Be following your intuition for any decisions that you're going to be making, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunities or options for you to choose from. And they're saying just use not only discernment, but don't get too caught up in your mind about it. Really drop down into your heart and feel what feels right to you. And if you're in a relationship, or if you're single, like they're saying, be sure to be listening to your intuition. And they're just really saying about the feeling of it. Like you're a water sign, so you're going to be more naturally in tune with your feelings and your emotions. But like they're saying, like leave the emotion out of it, but like how do you make me feel? Like how does this relationship make me feel when it's good, when it's bad? But what's the feeling behind it? And if you're meeting someone new, like how do they make me feel? Do they spark something in my intuition that says that there might be a problem, or something that is triggering or a red flag, and I'm trying to ignore it because I want to see where it goes? They're saying don't ignore that intuition. Don't let go of it. Don't let go of that, like that feeling in your stomach that you get when something's off. They're saying dive into that deeper and find out why you're feeling that feeling, instead of trying to push it away or rationalize it or try to tuck yourself into or out of something. They're saying just be real with what you're feeling and be honest with yourself about what you're feeling. If you're in a relationship and you have choices to make about where it's going or what to do next or where to take it, then really move from a place of intuition. And if you're single and you're looking to meet someone, single and ready to mingle is what I just heard. If you're single, and you're out there actively looking for a relationship, then they're saying to really have discernment, because look, we have the seven of cups, and with the seven of cups, like there's a snake in one of the cups, there's jewels in one of the cups, there's going to be options out there that may look like it's something that you want, but when you find out more about it, you're going to find out that it's not. So they're just saying use your intuition to take you on the right track, down the right path, instead of just kind of sweeping it away and thinking, oh, it's going to be okay, let's just see what happens, right? No, you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to that gut feeling that you have right when you have it. And then dive into that and figure out, why am I having this? And is this something that I need to pay attention to? And that'll take you far. Okay, Spirit, June energy. So there's going to be a lot of emotional happiness in June. You got the 10 of Cups, and you know what? 10 of Cups came up in the Cancer reading too. So if you are a cross watcher or you have Cancer in your chart, go ahead and be sure to watch that video too, because there are some similarities here. It might be helpful. Okay, great. So the 10 of Cups. So I know that you are really looking for that emotional fulfillment, and you're going to feel very fulfilled and happy in June, no matter what situation you're in or where it's going. I feel like just solely like in yourself and in your own right and in your own life, that you're going to be feeling like this sense of happiness, this sense of joy as you are looking to accomplish whatever it is that you're looking for in a relationship or in your current relationship. But there's going to be a lot of happiness. There's going to be a lot of opportunity for joy and happiness and emotional fulfillment in June. Some of you will have to look for it a little bit, or kind of get your head in the right place to see it, like not to be concentrating on the negatives in your life, but to really, it's an opportunity to shine. It's an opportunity to bring more happiness and joy into your life with the opportunities and energy that's coming to you in June. So that's great. Let's get one more card for the energy in June. Energy. Yeah, there's definitely a playful energy that wants to entertain you, that wants to bring you out of your shell, that wants to take you on a trip, you know, like there's definitely this playful energy that's calling you, that wants you to engage and is kind of like trying to pull you into certain directions. So where you're finding joy in your life and playfulness, if these opportunities come up, take them and see where they lead you, because I feel like they're really going to lead you to some gold in June, and some, I feel like, good times, but also like in these good times, there's going to be something that comes out of the situation. Either you're going to get aha moments, or there's going to be something really important that happens when you're having fun in June. So be sure to stop and smell the roses and just have a good time and be looking for good times in June. That's what I'm getting. And then that's really going to bring you to a sense of peace with this Temperance card and a sense of balance. You're really going to feel like things are balancing out in your life and that things are working for you instead of against you. And again, they're just saying, like, be sure to let go of any negativity or any negative, saying like placements or any negative places that you get yourself stuck in. So they're saying just kind of let go of that and let it flow if you notice it coming in, and just really come into fun and joy and happiness. And that's going to give you such a sense of balance, and you're going to really feel at peace with that. Okay, great. So let's go ahead. Let's get some advice from Spirit. All this has felt very advicey, but and leave the past. So for advice, they're saying leave the past behind you and don't look at past situations, and don't bring that into the future. Like, don't harp on the old. Don't harp on what happened. Don't harp on who did you wrong and why they did and what are they doing now, and following them on Instagram or whatever. Just cut all that crap out. Like, you are above that now. Like, don't waste your time doing that anymore, because they're saying where you're going doesn't have space for all that past energy and that past kind of like thinking that you get in your head, and you get like in a tailspin. They're saying don't waste your time doing that. Not now, not in June. Put it aside, because there's so much happiness and joy to be had in June. So just leave all that past behind. And also, I'm getting too that obstacles are being removed too with this 6 of Cups. They're saying that if you're in a current relationship, the problems that were there are sort of being more easily solved, or you're finding easy answers to them, or you're being able to flow through things better. And also, if you're single, the obstacles are being removed to meeting someone. And not to say that there were obstacles, but I feel like for that, it was more of like a timing issue and more of like a building up your energy where you want it to be so that you can find that energetic match for you. So that's was an obstacle in the past, and that's sort of being removed for you as well. So that is awesome. And let's get one more here for advice. At least one more. I'll take one or two more, Spirit, for advice for lovely Scorpio in the month of June regarding love for the collective. Oh, not that many. Okay, let's see. I have a feeling the one on the floor might be the one. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, the Fool. So that makes perfect sense. So you're really setting out newly, like with the energy that I was talking about, really, whether you're in a relationship or not, you have this new fresh energy about you, or you will in June if you're following this intuition and this fun and joy and fun experiences. And you're almost like this carefreeness of the Fool, like you're almost going out there carefree, like you haven't, or no, they're saying to do that, to go out there carefree, like you've never been hurt before, right? Like you've never been wronged before. Like you have to just leave that energy of the past behind so that you really can start fresh, and you really can attract, whether in the relationship or single, that you can attract what you really want, because it is all about the energy that we're putting out and how we're feeling and who we feel that we really are and what we really deserve. That brings that to us. So let's see. I think that's really great, but I'm going to just see one more. Justice. Okay, perfect. So really everything that you've done has brought you to this point, even the wrongs, even the rights, everything that has happened has brought you to this point right now. And they're saying that things are balancing out for you and things are working out for you. And that in June, you're kind of coming to, like, everything's coming into fruition. Like everything's balancing out and coming together. Like, I feel like you'll understand the whys and the hows, and you're really coming together within yourself to set forward on that Fool's journey. And they're saying that whoever's wronged you, like, don't worry about them anymore. Again, with this past, like, don't worry about them. Don't worry if karma's gonna get them, or seeing the karma get them, or, just stop thinking about them. Just stop worrying about it. Just forget about it. And if you're in a current situation and somebody has done you wrong, they're telling you to look at and lean towards forgiveness and forgiving and just being okay with who you are and where you're at and moving forward, putting it all the stuff in the past and just moving forward with a brand new sparkling energy. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I really hope that resonates for you. Have a fantastic June and come back and check out more videos. Bye now.